From the Caribbean island of Puerto Rico, it's the Beyond Stuff Podcast. Your new space for pop culture discussions, movie reviews, and so much more. Here's your host, Brian Chevrolet.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Beyond Stuff Podcast here on the Beyond Stuff YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is Donkey Kong Bananza week. For me, I got the game on Thursday when it released, and I've been having fun. I haven't had a whole day off to dedicate myself into playing it, so I'm still very much in the beginning of the game. So first impressions on Donkey Kong Bananza, at least in my hands, destruction has never been more fun. It's crazy fun. It makes me feel a little sad for the other monkeys and characters around the area whenever I'm punching things out and I hit them. It makes me feel bad, but again, they're in the way, so everything is breakable. Everything can be destroyed, and I'm having fun with that. Pauline is very cute. Her voice is cute. Her nonsensical song whenever you start the Bananza, I like it. I really, really like it. So I'm just happy that we have Donkey Kong back in a mainline game because it's been a while. And the game looks great. The game is fun. The game is, again, I'm eating it up. I'm taking my time with it because I haven't had so too much free time. But again, excited for this game. Kudos to Nintendo. So speaking about Nintendo, let's get into the news. And we learned, thanks to the Nintendo Today app, that we have our Link and Zelda for the live-action Legend of Zelda film. Benjamin Evan Ainsworth will be playing Link, and Bo Bragason will be playing Zelda in this brand new movie. These guys are unknown. So at least in that part, I'm happy because I was very worried to see who they were going to cast as these iconic roles. To me, the best route to go was to go to completely unknowns that have the acting chops to bring these characters to life. I don't know their work. I've heard great things about some of the things they've done, especially from Bo, and I'm excited to see them. They look like the characters. I buy it. So Miyamoto is involved in this production, so he of course has a say in the casting. And now the interesting thing will be what the surrounding supporting cast is going to look like. Who's going to be playing Ganondorf? Who's going to be playing the other supporting characters from The Legend of Zelda? To me, it's very important to surround these unknowns with people who are a little more known in the acting realm. Not big A plus stars, but at least names that people can recognize. And by people, I mean the general audience, because of course the fans from The Legend of Zelda are gonna show up to see this movie and see how this movie how this movie adapts the world of the Legend of Zelda into the big screen. We just have to find a way to bring in the general audience who are usually not excited for anything Zelda to come into the movie. So that's gonna be key. And I cannot wait to see how they do. I cannot wait to see this movie. I'm still of the mind that it was the wrong call to do this in live action. To me, The Legend of Zelda would have worked 1,000 times better in animation. But then again, they're the ones making the shots, so we shall wait and see. We also got news from the Insider that there's a live action My Little Pony movie in the works. And I don't know what to think of this. My last relationship was the person was a big fan of My Little Pony, and they exposed me to it, and yeah, I can see why it has appeal for many people, and it's crazy to see the amount of fans that My Little Pony still has to this day. Now, what's gonna be very, very interesting to see is, one, how does the live action element going to work with this My Little Pony movie? what generation do they bring? Do they bring the most popular one, or do they make a brand new one from scratch? We shall wait and see on that front. I don't see a studio. I don't know a studio what studio is gonna be involved with this thing. So I mean, if they're gonna capitalize on a popular IP, My Little Pony's there. So I don't blame any studios for doing this. So it's very early in the work. So we shall wait and see. We also learned that tickets for the Odyssey, the latest Christopher Nolan movie that's gonna be releasing next year, went on sale for the IMAX 70 millimeter theaters on the United States. We have none of them here in the island. And apparently they're sold out, which is crazy. This movie comes out in a year. Number one, never heard of a movie releasing tickets 1 year, one full year in advance. Totally crazy. And two, I cannot wait to see this. Everyone and their mother is in this movie. I mean, it's Christopher Nolan. Who doesn't want to work with Christopher Nolan? I love Dunkirk. I love Oppenheimer. Uh, can this surpass Oppenheimer? Who knows? But the cast is stacked. So, yeah, people are gonna show up. Me myself, I'm just gonna wait for the movie to land next year. If Caribbean Cinemas, which is the main theater chain here in the island, releases the tickets a week in advance, I'll get them. If not, well, I'll take it. I'll get them on the day off. So yeah, I don't have too many options. But then again, we still have a whole freaking year to wait for this movie. We also had the first teaser trailer for Stranger Things season 5, the final season, and it looks crazy. And I'm still bamboozled seeing these kids. These are no longer kids. These are full ass grown adults or teenagers at in the least. And it to me is like it feels like yesterday when the first season released on Netflix, which was a big surprise. It's one of the first few Netflix original series that I was exposed to, and it's crazy how far they've gone with this series, how long it has lasted in the public eye, and it is the right call to wrap things up in this season because these kids are gonna get older. These kids want to move on to other projects. So yeah, uh, but the trailer itself, it looks freaking crazy. I can feel the horrors, and I can the feelings of a finale. I can sense it through this latest teaser. Not the biggest fan of the release strategy. They're gonna split this season into three. They're gonna release the first batch on November, then on Christmas, and then on New Year's Eve, the finale. But I feel like that's a compromise from Netflix because they just refuse to do weekly releases. Max has done it. I mean, HBO Max has done it. Disney Plus has done it, and it works for them. Why won't Netflix give in to the weekly releases of episodes? I don't know. I think it works better for the series, but Netflix will do what Netflix does. So I guess this is a compromise. So yeah, but I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see how the story wraps up on this final season. It's mind-boggling how far and how long this has lasted. We also got a trailer for Tron Ares, and the trailer looks visually crazy. Just the elements from the Tron world coming into the real world is visually fantastic, and I like it. That especially that last part of the trailer, I love. I didn't know if Jeff Bridges was gonna come back, and I'm excited that he's back into this movie. The Tron series holds a special place in my heart because of nostalgia. I mean, not the biggest fan of the original, but I remember Tron Legacy, the second one, the one that Daft Punk made the score out of. And I remember watching that on middle school, then studying on middle school with the guys, and back when we had a Kmart in Plaza Trujillo Alto, we used to go to the Kmart to run around the toy sections, which was very close to the electronic sections then, and then seeing the movie and the soundtrack for Tron Legacy just play in the electronic section. It was amazing. So I'm absolutely excited for this. Uh, who knows if this is gonna be any good? I honestly enjoyed Tron Legacy. So, and the fact that they brought in 9 Inch Nails to do the score, perfect choice. So can't wait to see this movie. It's gonna be coming out this year, which is crazy. So yeah, a lot of things to look forward to this year. We also got a first teaser trailer for Hoppers, the brand new Pixar original film that's coming next year. And I believe the director for Hoppers is the creator of Three Bear Bears from Cartoon Network. Now, people can put the rest complaint, this whole complaint that every Pixar movie looks the same, because this doesn't look the same as the other Pixar movies. So I cannot wait to see the excuses of why this movie flops, whether it's lack of marketing, lack of originality. This is an original movie from a great creator, because Three Bear Bears is a very fun show from Cartoon Network. And I can't wait to see what kind of excuses people will come up to if this movie flops. Hopefully it doesn't, because I would like to see, it would be great to see original movies succeed in theaters. Doesn't happen often. I mean, Sinners on an original is making banks to this day at theaters. So, and I haven't seen it. I will see it eventually. But Hoppers looks fantastic. It looks fun. It looks funny. It looks visually different from the other Pixar movies. So for those who were complaining about that side of things, there's nothing to complain about here. So yeah, I'm sold. It's Pixar. Cannot wait to watch it. And finally, we got our first trailer to Mortal Kombat 2 with our first look at Johnny Cage, played by Carl Urban. I remember, I think it was like 5 or 4 years ago that I reviewed uh, the first Mortal Kombat movie. And I bet I haven't aged well at all. But what I do remember, kind of what I thought about the movie coming out on HBO Max back then, because that was during the pandemic, is that, it wasn't the best movie, but it wasn't also the worst. People really didn't like the original character. I was so, but then again, I'm not the biggest of Mortal Kombat lovers. I mean, I do appreciate it. I appreciate its significance in the video game world. I mean, it's a big franchise in video games. It's very beloved, and of course, the first theme song from the first movie is still a banger to this day. But what did I think about this trailer? Number one, it's crazy bonkers. I mean, it feels so much different from the original in a way, as it feels a lot more fun than the original. And finally, so with Carl Urban playing Johnny Cage, and I think that was the objective for me in this first trailer. I and call me crazy, but I didn't like. I wish the Miz played Johnny Cage. I mean, I think Miz had the elements to play that role well, but they went with Carter Urban, which is a more beloved actor. So, and I cannot blame Warner Brothers for going in that direction. And I'm sold. I have to say, I'm sold. The movie looks freaking crazy. It looks very, very, very violent, as it is Mortal Kombat. And I'm excited to see where it goes. So, yeah, I cannot wait to see this. So, yeah, let's just wrap it up. I just want to go back into playing DK Bananza as soon as possible. And can you blame me? So, anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this crazy podcast. And hopefully next week I'll be reviewing Fantastic Four, so stay tuned for that. And well, I'll be seeing you guys next time.